Everyone is in their seats here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Los Angeles Lakers look to grab a win on the home floor. So for the Lakers, their last game a win against...
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Deron Williams out there with Matthews. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. And play stops as it looks like they call him over the back here.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And here is Los Angeles now. Al Russell. Outside Bryant. Shoots from the baseline. And Pachulia pulls it down. The Lakers on D. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here is Russell. He had 16 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys. You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Nowitzki, good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
The drive by Russell. Pass to Kobe. The dish to Turner. Right side, the pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. From the corner. They get it again. Outside for George. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Parsons outside. There's a screen by Williams. Pachulia dishes to Matthews. Nowitzki sets a screen for Matthews. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Matthews has got his first basket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Matthews against Bryant. It's blocked. 3 on 3. Here's Matthews. Nice D from Russell.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up.
Here's Williams. There's a screen. Wesley Matthews on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Kobe kicks to Russell. Lakers passing it around. Turner passes to George. And it's George again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Pachulia. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Lakers in the lead. Inside. And it's George finishing it off.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's Nowitzki after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Pachulia. Dallas, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 4. And now here comes Kobe, leading the break.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor, but you work your way up the ladder team by team. And this is really one matchup they feel very confident with.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee comes in for Zaza Pachulia. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams. Now here's Barea. McGee dishes to Barea to the middle. It's tipped. Kobe with the steal. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And George with the stop.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Here's Barea. Paul George making his last shot. And Turner with the block. Goes out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Donnie's checked in for Dallas. Dishes to Nowitzki. Fades and shoots. And he gets the bucket. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
The drive by Russell. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
And George gets it to go.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Barea with it. Nowitzki a screen. The 15-footer, and Whiteside sends it back. Down low. And Kobe the bucket with the assist by George. Kobe's got his second bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And it's George finishing it off.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And the Mavericks call time here. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Rick Carlisle. Doris?
Obviously he has a lot on his plate when it comes to defending against Kobe Bryant. I asked him what he might do, and he said not much. He's one of the league's all-time best scorers, and no matter what you seem to do, he finds ways to get on the scoreboard. Kobe might be seeing a lot of double teams here tonight, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. He's guarded by Russell, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Dallas shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And last season, 57% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Shane Larkin's checked in for Russell. And he sinks the second. 1:16 left in the first quarter. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 15-5 run. Passes to Ingram. He dishes it to Bryant. Down low. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McGee. Here's Dunn. Defended by Bryant. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Dallas, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the technical free throw is good. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Dunn. No one near him. Good as the jump shot falls. Dunn's got his first points in this one.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Larkin, the pass to Ingram, and Bryant wide open. He shoots, and it comes off the front of the rim. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Dunn. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. That's good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Barea, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Mavericks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Dunn. Harris outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable journey of his long and illustrious career. Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player, Clark, destined for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you know, people now talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in NBA history, for sure.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blocker, and it does intimidate them.
They've got Nogueira. Bryant is out there with Shane Larkin. Then it's Turner. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Matthews. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
And now Williams running the floor all by himself. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Pachulia, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Pachulia. And the Lakers making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And Pachulia drops them both.